Alright guys, today we are headed out here on Medved Taiga for the first time in the last few months with the only goal of beginning the search for two of the rares I still haven't gotten, which are the melanistic reindeer and the elusive albino brown bear. So on this occasion we'll be doing some server hopping to, apart from having a certain chance to come across one of these rares, also have a good shot at finding some diamond potentials like this max estimate capercaillie. You know, so far all my diamond capercaillies have been obtained on Revontuli Coast, which means that I'm yet to get one here on Medved since they were added to the reserve, and it would certainly be amazing to be able to find one today, so hopefully this one is a level 3. Okay, warning call. Must be him. And there he is, level 2. He is still a potential diamond regardless of not being a level 3, since the level 2s also make it quite often. And we got him good on the first one, he's down. I obviously don't expect this guy to be diamond since it is only a level 2, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes it because, as I said, the level 2 diamond capercaillies are relatively common. Although this one is only a small gold, 4.18 trophy rating. Look at that, level 8 brown bear, 24 to 27 estimate. He is definitely a big bear, although I don't think the level 8 diamond brown bears are actually things since I've never seen one posted. Now, the brown bear is a species that is present across a wide range of locations, actually covering the entire reserve, but there are still some places where it is normally easier to spot a lot of brown bears. For instance, the lower part of this frozen river is generally very good, same case for the northeastern side of the coast, which is also a nice spot to hunt brown bears while they are drinking. You know, their drink time is from 2000 to midnight, which means that you gotta hunt them at night. Also, in addition to the locations I mentioned, this other big lake tends to have a good amount of bears as well, and occasionally these two lakes down here are also quite good, but only sometimes, you know, it really depends on your map. Some maps are better than others, but most of the times they are gonna be decent spots, worth checking. Same case for this cluster of lakes right here on the southwestern region, which are also known for producing quite a lot of diamonds. So we're gonna shoot this guy using the 44 lever action rifle, which is honestly far from being the best weapon to shoot brown bears, but it has more than enough penetration to go through that single lung. You know, certainly the best rifles you can use are both the 300 and the 338, those are certainly the best, but you can also use some of the 4-8 class rifles or 4-9, like is the case of the 7mm, while also getting some decent performance. And well, especially if you get a hard shot like we just did. So now let's harvest this brown bear, which of course won't be any bigger than a simple gold. And yeah, it is only 26.8, we tracked it for 2.35 kilometers, and as you can see we hit a single lung in the heart. Is that a diamond? Well, I have no idea, but it's a level 5 reindeer with a top estimate above the diamond requirements, so it might be. You know, the reindeer are famous for trolling a lot, probably like 9 out of 10 level 5 reindeers are gonna be trolls, so I certainly wouldn't be surprised at all if this one is not a diamond. Although I gotta say, the fact he has that time split off in the back of the antlers may be an indicator that this one is big enough, since that is a thing that is present on all the diamonds. I mean, I'm still more inclined to think that it will end up trolling, since the estimate is not massive, and knowing how often this species troll, but there's still a chance, you know. He still may be diamond, so we gotta kill him. First I'ma alert him, and then I'ma try to hit the heart using the Moradi model 1897. Well, we didn't hit the heart, but we got a viral still. He's down. And now it's time to see if this level 5 reindeer is in fact big enough to be the first diamond of the hunt. Hopefully it is. Fingers crossed. 419.72, it is sadly a troll. I was honestly expecting it to be bigger, but he ended up being more than 10 points shy from diamond, which is a lot. So anyway, let's continue a search for the first trophy of the hunt, because I really wanna have at least one on this video. Level 3 capercaillie. Finally a true diamond potential. You know, the diamond capercaillie is, along the diamond grey wolf, the only two diamonds I still don't have here on Medved since they were added to the reserve, so seeing one of these after so long is certainly amazing. Now, regarding the areas where it's possible to find capercaillies here on Medved Taiga, their habitat is essentially the entire bottom half of the map, this entire region. And as for the locations where I normally have better luck finding lots of capercaillies compared to the others, this area down here is normally a spot worth checking, which is actually the same case for the area around the frozen river, which is also good. I mean, the hotspots may be a bit different on your map, but the thing that won't change is the home range. They are always gonna be located on the bottom half of the map, mostly. Also, it is important to keep in mind that the capercaillies can be a especially difficult species to track since they are really skittish, and most of the times if you are not careful enough while chasing them, they are gonna end up spooking before you can even get close enough to shoot them using the shotgun. So in order to avoid that, I definitely recommend you to walk instead of running while chasing a capercaillie, since this way most of the times you are gonna be able to approach them just enough to get inside the shotgun range and kill them without any problem. Oh. Is that him? No, that's a female. So where's the big one? Frankly, I have no idea. Honestly, I've been struggling a lot to chase these guys since the trail has been quite inconsistent. Some tracks are simply not showing up when they shoot, which is something that happens quite often on multiplayer. And now the only thing we can do is to simply look around to see if we finally manage to spot the next track. Oh my god, look at that. That is exactly how I feel right now, just running in circles trying to find the next track, but without any luck. Oh, there he is! He's flying this way. Finally. We hit him? At least the first time. And now let's see if this is in fact our first diamond capercaillie here on Medved Taiga. Fingers crossed. 4.69, it is a diamond. Not a huge diamond, but it's a diamond nonetheless, and a diamond capercaillie after several months since they were added to the reserve, our first one. As you can see, we had to track it for 1.32 kilometers, which may not sound like a lot, but at some point we lost connection with the server, which means that the tracking distance is actually way longer since it resets once you leave the session. And well, now it's time to start focusing on other species, like for example the brown bear, because I would love to get another diamond brown bear or grey wolf. That would also be amazing, so let's continue. Please tell me that is a diamond. Please tell me this one won't be a troll. I mean, it is really hard to tell, but at a first glance it looks very similar to the troll we got yesterday. As far as I can tell, the rack is pretty much identical, but the only difference is that this one has a much higher top estimate, which doesn't necessarily mean that it will be bigger, but at least it's a bit more promising. Also, in case you're wondering, I spotted this guy right here on this lake, which in fact is one of the best locations to hunt reindeer at their drink time, which is from 4 to 8 in the morning. It also happens to be a decent spot for brown bear, wild boar, moose, lynx and grey wolf, but it mostly stands out for reindeer. No shot, this guy's walking directly towards us. No way. I mean, how lucky is that? He's walking straight towards our position and we have the recurve bow with us, so we're not gonna waste this opportunity. I'ma use the recurve. Let's go for it. Come on. Hopefully he turns around again. Although apparently he has no intention to do so and now he's walking the opposite direction. So I'ma let him. Let's see. Not the best angle, but I'ma go for it. And that should be a barrel, not sure. Yeah, it was a barrel, that's it. For a moment I thought we messed it up, I mean it was a risky shot, but luckily it was good. Now let's see a score, hopefully the second diamond of the hunt. Come on. 419.59, another 419, no way. What is this? Another troll reindeer with pretty much the same score. Like, what are the odds? Sadly, we couldn't get a second diamond today, but at least we managed to get a diamond capercaillie yesterday, so it's not that bad, and at the end of the day these trolls are also monsters, so we cannot complain.